We are here. It's like week 15. I personally had an extremely tough fucking week, and my picks did not go any fucking better. I went 8 and. No, no, no. Let me rephrase that. I went 6 and 8. Um, might be one of the worst weeks I've had, but there was one week where I got like 10 wrong, I think. So, like, it's not the worst. But man, a lot went wrong this week. Let me tell you what. But kicking off week 15, we still got a chance to keep our pick, our misses, our rights and wrongs, our wrongs out of the 100. So let's go ahead and try and do that strongly with a big finish. You know what I mean? But anyway, tonight we got the Falcons and the Buccaneers. We're gonna take the Bucks to beat the Falcons. Both teams don't look good. Someone's got to win, right? Uh, and then we go into Sunday. Sunday. Y'all breaking my heart, but I'm still gonna be there. Cincy, I'm coming, baby. Here we go. Ravens, Bengals. Bengals are gonna walk away with another one. They got to win a couple more this year, I tell you what, and I believe every second of it. Joey B's out there. The defense is playing a little bit okay. Josh Allen's hard to beat. So are the Ravens. But them boys are going to make some noise. You know what I mean? Cincy, me too. Bengals beat the Ravens. And then we got the Raiders and the Eagles. Eagles walk away with this one. That's a pretty easy pick. Cardinals and the Texans. The Texans have been turning it on. Really hard to turn a blind eye to them. The Cardinals have been falling off. However, they've been trying to keep it competitive. We'll give this one to the Texans. Chargers and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are on some hard times. The Chargers are a tough team to play. They lose games, they win games. This is a division game at Arrowhead. That's going to make a lot of difference. I think the Chiefs are still a good team in most places. But I think if the Chargers come out and get a little bit of a lead and get to play their style, they can win this game. I think the Chargers will win in Arrowhead. Probably for the first time in a long time. Bills and Patriots. The Patriots are on a bit of a tear. The Bills have really turned it back on. It's in New England, Foxborough, Gillette Stadium. Um, so that's going to also make things a little bit tougher. I do think the Bills need a couple wins here. I don't know if their defense can hold up to it, but I do believe in their offense. Bills beat the Patriots. Tough game, tough game. Jets and Jaguars. We're going to take the Jags over the Jets. Giants and Commanders. The Commanders got shut out by the Vikings. That don't say a lot. That says it's going to be a pretty fun game, but in the end, honestly, I think the Giants are going to win this one. Uh, and then we got the Browns and the Bears. Bears looking to make a comeback. This is a good team to do it against. Hard defense to play against. But I think the Bears still come away with it, even if it is a field goal game. And then going into the afternoon games, we got the Panthers and the Saints. Saints just won one. The Panthers, they've been back and forth all season. Will they? Won't they? Who are they? You know, what do they got? The Saints just picked up a big win. I think it's really the only one they're going to get for the rest of the year. Panthers beat the Saints. Uh, Lions and the Rams. Ooh, that's another good one for the NFC. The Rams have honestly really pulled through in a lot of tough situations. The Lions have kind of fell apart in some of them. I think that's going to continue. Rams beat the Lions. Colts and the Seahawks. Tough game for the Colts, coming off a lot of big degression. Seahawks are still fighting their way and keeping their name strong. I think the Seahawks will walk away with the win. Packers and Broncos. That's another good game. I think this is another solidifying game for the Packers to beat a good team and really show who they are. I think the Broncos can win this game and have the defense and offense to do it. I just don't think they put the numbers together often enough. Packers will beat the Broncos. Titans and Niners. Titans came off a tough win, but I think the Niners are going to go ahead and stack one here. 49ers beat the Titans. Sunday night football. Vikings and the Cowboys. The Vikings are coming off a big game, but they always fall back down. The Cowboys come off a big loss, but they have been pulling out some big wins. I think the Cowboys beat the Vikings. And then Monday Night Football, Dolphins and the Steelers. I I hope the Steelers fall apart and lose everything to the Dolphins, even the bus for the ride home. Um, Steelers beat the Dolphins, obviously, but like, come on, Dolphins, work with me here. I almost wrote that down wrong. I wrote it down what I hope for, not what I think. But we are 123 and 85 on the season. We got a chance to stay under 100. Let's go ahead and keep that going. Let me know how your teams are doing. Let me know how the season's going. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Who's going to win the playoffs? Honestly, I think the Super Bowl is going to come down to some random teams that we may not have seen coming. It could be like everyone was high on the Lions for a while, but honestly, I think it's probably going to come down to like a Packers and maybe like a Bills. You know what I mean? Don't forget to smile.